First Baptist Orlando Church is a world away from the halls of Congress. And yet, a changing attitude in congregations like this one could help tip the scales in the immigration debate in Washington. Immigrants account for many new members here. Sharing a pew with these newcomers has led some in this politically conservative church to have a change of heart on the issue of immigration.
Take me back 10 years ago, and I would have said, I had this really hard outer shell about it, line them up and shoot them. And I really mean by that, pack them up and get them out of here. But my walk with Christ has softened my view and what the Christian church position should be on that. It's an opportunity for us to minister to those people.
Blessed are the meek. They will inherit the earth.
I feel like I would be representative of a typical longtime Baptist, someone who grew up in the Baptist church, who was raised in an evangelical family. I would identify myself as a conservative Republican, and I can tell you how much my views have changed. Once you've walked with someone and you put a face and a family behind, the immigration issue, it very much personalizes it and changes your perception of it.
2 years ago, national evangelical leaders began to speak out in favor of granting legal status to undocumented immigrants.
I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me.
They call it a biblical vision for immigration reform, and on April 17th, they'll travel to Washington to lobby lawmakers. The pastor of First Baptist Orlando, David Youth, will be among them.
I've just met so many families that their lives are broken by the system, and every time I meet them and every time I counsel them, I'm frustrated when I try to find a way to help them through the process. So I've just been looking for an opportunity to help that process or influence in some way, not to write it, but to help bring it to discussion.
Reverend Youth says he welcomes any new member to his church's flock without asking questions about immigration papers. The church offers ministries in 7 languages and translation of services in Spanish and Portuguese.
No matter their status, if they're here in our community, we will minister to them.
Bienaventuranza quiere decir bendito.
We will reach out to them. My goodness, we travel the seas. We go halfway around the world to bring hope to people. Why would we not reach out in our own neighborhoods